Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone. Oh my god, I've been up since 9 a.m. It's now 11:39. I didn't go to bed until I think like 4 o'clock. I don't know, I slept all day yesterday. And then yesterday was Christmas Eve, obviously. And then I had a guy come over around, I don't know what time he came over, but he stayed for a couple hours. And that was like fun. We just kind of cuddled and had a moment, so that was cute. Now I'm like getting ready to go visit my family for a few hours. I actually need to call my mom soon and wish her a Merry Christmas because I've just been up and I probably need to call my grandma too. But I just have some things to do. I want to take a quick spiritual bath. I want to also water some of my plants in here. And yeah, this is just gonna be like a quick Christmas vlog. I just wanted to check in with you guys. And wish you all a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. How are you, Gemma? I'm good. Just oh, I didn't know you guys had something last night. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm good. Are you at Auntie's right now? Oh, I'll see you there then. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I meant to come over before Christmas, but I caught the flu a couple like about 2 weeks ago, so I wasn't able to come. Yeah, I'm doing better. I've just been drinking tea and resting. Mm-mm. No, I just drink tea, ginger root tea, and rested. Drink water. Yeah, yeah, but I'm doing better now. Yes. Yeah, no, and I didn't want to risk getting you sick either, so I was like, let me stay home and just rest. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Um. Mm-mm. Yeah, I just stayed home. But I didn't know you guys were doing anything. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna remember next year. When are you going to Auntie's though? Okay, I'll see you there then. Okay, well, love you too. Bye. That was my grandmother. Apparently, they did like their own thing for Christmas Eve. I'm kind of upset, but I spent it with a guy. Of course, I'm not gonna tell my grandma that, so I just kind of did my own thing. But I would have went over there. That's kind of sad. All right, well, I'm gonna see her anyway in a couple hours, most likely. Like I said, I have to like get my stuff done. She said she would be at my aunt's house by 4. My aunt lives like an hour away, so I don't know. I'm gonna try to get there before she does, but we'll see. I haven't seen my grandma in a while. I love my grandma. So I just wanted to, check in really quickly. Sorry for like bringing you on in into that conversation. I called my mom, but she didn't answer, so I left her a message. I should call my aunt, but I'll probably will do that off camera, or I'll probably just see her when I like see her. So I'm drinking a cappuccino right now, but I'm also gonna make some more tea. You heard me on the phone talking to my grandma about how I'm like drinking tea to get over my cold. I'm at the non-contagious phase, but I don't know. I still like want to like just make sure that all is well. Okay, so please excuse my messy bed. I just got some new plants, so I'm gonna go water my money tree over here and check the soil really quickly. It's kind of dry, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit of water. You don't want to like over soak your plants, you guys. It's not good. I'm gonna also water my money tree over here. God, some leaves are like falling off of it. So I swear I should probably make my bed. To be honest, I think I might just make my bed really quickly. Ugh, luckily, it doesn't take too long to make my bed. Not that anyone's coming over. It just makes me feel like a lot better to have a just like a clean room. You know, coming home and having a clean room is so relaxing. Okay. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you all are having like a great Christmas. I know Christmas can be sometimes. Can you hear me, by the way? I don't even know if you guys can hear what I'm saying right now. I know Christmas sometimes can be like a really weird time of the year, like a really stressful time of the year for some people. Not everyone gets along with their family. Not not everyone has family to spend, Christmas season with. But uh, I don't know. I just hope you're having a good Christmas. To be honest, I hope you're having a good Christmas. I hope you're doing what you want to do. That's all that matters. Is that you're doing what you want to do. You're enjoying your Christmas for you and for you only. Ugh. Ugh. Making a bed is tiring, Jesus. But I swear, a made up bed just makes the room that much more beautiful, I guess. So I'm gonna go out and make some tea now. I swear, I'm like still tired. But I'm so glad I'm up early and I didn't like sleep in. I haven't eaten breakfast or anything like that. So so okay. Let's talk about New Year's resolutions, you guys. Oh my god, my cat. Ow, stop using your claws. Crazy. Come here. I love when he makes that noise. It's so funny. So this is my cat Fonzie. This is the reason why I didn't have a Christmas tree this year. Aside from the fact that I got the flu. Oh my god. This is the reason why I did not get a Christmas tree this year. He likes to play with bells and whistles on trees and stuff like that. I had a tree actually. It was a ficus tree, and he like it was dying and it was starting to grow leaves again. And of course, this MFer just like completely obliterated the leaves, and I had to throw away the tree because I'm just like, he was breaking branches, and I had little like Christmas balls on them, and he was like, like playing with the balls and ripping them off. So, and I've had him for a couple months, so he's a friendly cat as you can see. But I just don't trust having a Christmas tree this year, so I didn't have a Christmas tree this year. I was actually kind of upset, but hopefully next year I'll be able to have a Christmas tree. But okay, buddy, you're gonna have to move because I'm about to make some tea. So, New Year's resolutions. It's interesting because my birthday's in a couple days. My birthday's in 2 days. I wish you guys could like see me better. I mean, you can see me, but it's just kind of dark. Whatever. My birthday's in a couple days, and it's always a weird time of the year when you have like a Christmas birthday. You're like December Christmas baby because you have Christmas. For me, oh my gosh, this crazy cat, I swear. You have Christmas, and then it's like for me, 2 days after, obviously, it's my birthday, and then 4 days after that, it's New Year's. So it's a crazy time of the year. To be honest, I don't know. I want a new camera for, my birthday. I don't know if I'm actually going to get that. You know, you're not supposed to be on the table, so get down. I want a new camera for my birthday. You know, just for my YouTube videos and stuff like that. And there's just like random stuff I would like to buy, you know. But for Christmas, I just kind of like rearranged my home and bought a lot more plants and stuff like that. But New Year's resolutions is I definitely want to eat healthier. Or I want to be healthier. I want to lose more weight and things like that. And I'm starting early. One thing I don't like necessarily about the Christmas season is the fact that like nothing is open. Like I hate that, and like I'm not. You guys know I'm not one to necessarily cook all the time, even though I can cook. But you guys know I love Wawa. I don't know if you have a Wawa where you live, but like I got a salad from Wawa, which is like I haven't had salad in like so long. Well, I had salad last night actually, but stop. You can't eat that. And I got some mashed potatoes, just you know, before I go to my family's Christmas. I'm assuming they're gonna have dinner, but I'd rather just eat before I go, so I don't go in like starving completely. So I just feel like, you know, I want to eat more salads. I want to eat more greens and vegetables. Eventually, I'm hoping to go like vegetarian or pescatarian or even vegan. Why is your skin so like dry in certain places? It's like you're like, ugh. Yeah, he has like dry skin issues. He's been like scratching himself a lot lately. It's very like annoying to me because I hate like seeing him scratch himself and I can't do anything about it. So he has a vet appointment in a couple days on the 28th. And I've just been like trying to moisturize his skin, and I've been feeding him these like treats that are supposed to help you with your like skin and coat and stuff. Yeah, it's weird though because he like has a shiny coat, and I feed him really well. So I don't understand like what his issue is, but it is what it is. Okay. So with that being said, you're gonna have to get down because I have stuff to do. Yeah, I know you don't want to get down. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. So those are some of my New Year's resolutions. Is that I just want to like eat healthier. So I'm about to make some tea, some ginger root and cinnamon tea. It's really good. It's interesting. I was watching a video and I heard someone say that sometimes you can supplement like tea for like an actual meal, and I found that very interesting. I mean, I'm assuming it depends on like what type of ingredients you use in your tea. I'm wondering if the lighting would be better over here. Yeah, it's way better over here. I think. I don't know. Whatever. Um. Yeah, but I'm wondering if like it has something to do with the ingredients you put in your tea. But alright, so the ingredients I'm putting in my tea, first of all, is cinnamon because it makes the tea sweet without actually adding sugar to it. Not to mention cinnamon sticks. This is a cinnamon stick. Has like really awesome antioxidant benefits, antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial benefits. So it's really good if you have like a sickness or a cold. It's also apparently good for skin. So that's really. Of course, the camera cut off at an awkward moment. Anyways, so I'm gonna put this in my cinnamon stick and my tea. Can you see? Okay. Another ingredient that I love is ginger. So, I mean, you can get ginger tea if you would like, but I prefer. Sorry for my hands being ashy. I've been like washing my hands because I had to like clean my cat's litter box. I had to take the trash out. I had some candles I had to get rid of. By the way, it's funny because I have a client reading I have to do on Christmas. So, I'm gonna do finish this vlog and then go do my client reading. Where's my cat? But okay, anyways, so I'm using ginger root as well in my tea. And ginger root is good. Um, it kind of acts the same as can you see? It kind of acts the same as cinnamon. It's an antiviral, it's an antifungal. It also is really, really good for like stomach issues. I don't have stomach issues right now, but just FYI, it's good for stomach issues. It's also good for like digestion and stuff like that. Oh, I already ripped this part, so I might as well just rip it off. So this is my tea. That's literally all I'm using in my tea. I'm just gonna put some water in it and boil it. I guess I could put more ginger in it, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't feel like wasting ginger. It's gonna go in such like a small cup. And honestly, a little ginger goes a long way because ginger is so potent. and like spicy, but it goes really good with cinnamon. So the only thing I wish I had is lemon. Oh, another thing that you can add to your ginger tea is basil. So this is fresh basil leaves that I bought from. I don't know if you guys have like organic stores near you, but I bought this basil tree shrub. Oh, a basil just fell. But it's okay because I'm gonna use this actually. I'm just gonna put this in my tea. I'm gonna wash it off and put it in my tea. So, meow, meow. Okay, so this is like fresh basil. You can buy from a store. You can also buy fresh basil from, I don't know, like, just nurseries is what I think they call them, where you buy plants and stuff like that. But I bought this at Mom's Organic. It's an organic store where I live. I'm assuming they have other Mom's Organics, in other states, countries, and stuff other states. I'm assuming. But fresh basil is really good to put in tea. Stop acting crazy, Jesus Christ! I'm about to lock you in the bathroom. Fresh basil is good to put in tea. Basil also has some amazing health benefits. Basil also goes really good in salad. I tend to like putting them with like Brussels sprouts when I boil Brussels sprouts and stuff like that. So I just like keep these. I have one here that I keep in my kitchen. And then I have another one over here as well that I keep. So, basil just like goes good with everything. Um it's kind of hard to keep alive indoors though, I will say, and another one just fell. So, I don't know. I would say the number one thing is just making sure the soil doesn't get too wet. All right. Another one fell. I'm just gonna put this, wash it off, and put it right in my tea. No basil wasted. All right. He hates when I put the toy. I want you guys to see like this. Can you see? Can you see me? Wait, can you see the thingy? Okay. He hates when I put the toy in this thing. Watch, you guys. Look. I feel like it makes him mad. I don't know why it makes him so mad when I put the toy in here. He like grabs it in his mouth and takes it out. He's so funny. You have your own personality, I swear. But I can play with him with his toy for like hours. It's just so funny to see him. Okay. Crazy cat. Okay, so while I wait for my tea to like boil, um, by the way, this is like, I think this is really cool. Like this setup I have going on here. Please excuse the spray. I used to use that for Fonzie. Now I only use it in dire emergencies. And all I have to do is like pull it out and he runs away. He knows he's not supposed to do what he's doing. So, like I told you guys, I have these are clementines. They're really good. I got them from Mom's Organic. I had a client a couple days ago, and I have a client reading to do actually in a few minutes or so. I had a client a couple days ago come to me for a reading, and she bought a reading. And typically, like all the directions, when it comes to readings and stuff like that, are on my website. So when someone buys a reading from me, most of the times they've read the directions and they know what to do. But this client, like, purchased her reading, and it was like a 20-minute reading, and a 20-minute reading is like $30. It's not that expensive. But money is money, and if someone's paying their hard earned money, then of course, they deserve, just as much hospitable treatment as anyone else who would pay more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, a client is a client. But I don't know, sometimes like I'm not always home or near my computer, so this client called me. And typically when someone buys a reading from me, I do send them. Hold on, look at this cat. Can you guys see him? I guess you can see him. No, he like jumped off. Never mind. Psychotic, I swear. They can't see you. All right, whatever. But I have this client. She like bought her reading, a 20-minute reading, and then she called me. And this was the day when I first started realizing like Fonzie's was scratching. My cat was scratching himself more than usual. So naturally, like the first thing I did when I woke up, and I think I woke up and I saw his ears were like kind of inflamed from scratching. So I was like, oh my god, I don't know what's going on. Let me go to like Petco and see if they have something for his ears or something for his skin. Like, so I bought a couple things and I don't think it's really working. So, um, because like I've used this like flea stuff, I've used this stuff on his ears, and his ears did get better. But anyways, that's beside the point. This client called, and usually when a client purchases a reading, PayPal will send you an email confirmation letting you know that like you know I received your payment went through, blah blah blah. But usually I'll send my own email confirmation letting you know, hey, I received your payment. This is the time frame you can expect to receive your reading, which is typically in 1 to 3 days, blah blah blah. I hadn't sent this client her reading, and she had purchased by the time she called me, it had been like maybe like an hour or two after she had bought a reading. Well, she calls me, and I'm like in the parking lot at Petco, and she's like, I don't know if he's like coughing up a fur ball or what. What are you doing over there? So weird. All right, but anyway, um, where was I in my story? I was in the Petco parking lot, and my client called me, and she was like, I haven't received my email confirmation. And I was like, well, PayPal usually sends you a confirmation. I'm not near my computer right now, but when I get home, I'll send you an email confirmation. In the meantime, just send your questions, blah, blah, blah. Typically my clients purchase their reading and they just send their questions. So I get home, I send her an email confirmation. A couple of hours later, she sends me her questions. And I get her questions done and I send her reading that same day. This was like around the 22nd or the 23rd. Okay. I'm doing a video right now. You can't jump up here. So this is around the 22nd or the 23rd, right? And I sent her reading that same day. Just I'm like, okay, let me make sure she gets a reading. Apparently, she's like, she really needs a reading. You know what I'm saying? So, and she's gotten readings from me before. So I don't know what the deal was, but um, she asked a couple questions about love and like her boyfriend. And I remember she asked this one question. She was like, well, it was two separate questions. It was like, should I move in with my boyfriend? Should we move in together? Should we get married? Was another question. And I remember saying something to her along the lines of, I think it would be best if you moved in together first before you got married, because moving in together would give you a clear indication of how your marriage would be. I don't think it would be a good idea necessarily to get married first and then move in together for your specific situation, just from what I was seeing in the cards and stuff. Well, the next day, I wake up to an email from this client talking about how my reading was like subpar that I did for her. I'm clearly not on my A game, and then she specifically brought up my answer to her question about getting married and moving in, and then she was like, she put in quotation marks. I think it would be best if you got married before, or I think it would be best if you moved in before you got married. And then she was like, that answer didn't take divine abilities. Like I, am also a reader myself, or I also have abilities to help people too. And I can tell that, your reading didn't have soul. Your reading for me, it didn't feel personal. And, I don't think you're on your A game, blah, blah, blah. So I sent this client an email back. And then she was like, she said something along the lines of, oh, and I'm not gonna tell anyone about my reading with you, blah blah blah. And in my head, I was like, there's nothing really to tell. It's not like I like cussed you out in your reading or anything like that. I just answered your questions and sent you on your way. And for those of you who've gotten personal readings from me, I go above and beyond, even if like I'm tired or sick or whatever. I always pull extra cards for you at the beginning of the reading. Sometimes if there's extra time, I'll even do general readings, for you all. Sometimes I'll ask extra questions, just to give you more clarification without you having to ask. So I didn't understand where she was coming from with that, and I just felt like she was just angry, probably either about something totally irrelevant, or I felt like she was angry about the truth I said in her reading. But regardless, I emailed this client back, and I was like, she said something about my energy being off, and I was like, my energy is perfectly fine. I wish you the best in the new year. I'm going into the new year, with hope and accepting that, some things may not go my way, but that there's always a new day. And I politely told this client, please don't ever purchase a reading from me again. I don't think I'm the client. I don't think I'm the reader for you. Sometimes clients and readers just do not get along. Their energies don't go well together. They're not meant to do business together. Clearly, we're not meant to do business together, and that's okay. And then I like sent her another email and I was like, oh, and happy holidays to you too. Like, who does that, you know, before the holidays? So I don't know. I just thought it was very disrespectful and rude. Um, the only thing that I can think of is when she called me. I wasn't like, maybe I was a little bit rude, I guess, but I was just kind of like in a rush kind of thing. Like, okay, when she called me when I was at Petco, I was mainly like focused on my cat and like trying to figure out why is my cat scratching himself, because he's been sick before, like when I first got him, and that like freaked me out, and I went to the like emergency room. And so I was like, okay, let me try and figure out my own solution before I take him to the vet, because the vet can sometimes be expensive, but luckily I found another vet that I like a lot better than the one I went to. But that was like on my mind, and it's just like, and I think I also told her in a reading, I was like, I'm sorry, if I was a little bit rushed when you called, sometimes like I said, I'm not near my computer, sometimes I have things going on in my own personal life, just like you do, blah, 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 so, I mean, it was the truth, I wasn't rude about it or anything like that, but I did let her know I'm not home, but when I get home, I'll get to your reading, and blah, 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 like, I don't know. It was just so annoying. And I had another client recently who like kind of got upset with me for telling him the truth. he has a situation where, like, I don't know, he thinks like the government's after him or something like that. And I finally told him, I was like, I think sometimes what you think is going on with you isn't reality. And I think sometimes there's something deeper there. So I think it would be best for you to look into getting your mental health checked. But in all seriousness, I think, because there may be an imbalance there or something like that. There may be something like paranoia. But I think something is stemming from this, more than you actually being chased or harassed by the government or police or something like that. Because realistically, like if the police or the government want you, they will get you. So he got upset about that and was like, I think I'm not going to do readings with you anymore. I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, I just don't understand. If you don't like, if you can't, if you're not ready for the truth, then maybe it's not best to get a reading yet. Or I don't know. I can only tell you the truth as I see it, psychically, intuitively, and from what the cards are showing me. Like I'm not a reader that's gonna tell you what always gonna tell you what you want. If that's not what spirit wants me to relay to you, then I'm gonna relay what spirit wants me to relay to you at the end of the day. And I think sometimes people just can't handle that. And I also have to remember that my YouTube channel is getting bigger and bigger as the months and the years go on. And so naturally, I'm going to attract a bunch of different people, just from that altogether. It's one reason why I want to expand my business because you guys know I have a podcast, right? And I got a message from someone on my podcast, like, and they were like, I love your readings, can I get a reading? So I'm like, okay. And I also get clients from my Facebook and my Instagram. So I want to focus in 2020 more on expanding my business and like maybe even tapping into like my neighborhood, my city, my state, stuff like that. But I don't know. One client leaves, another client comes. It's like men, you know. It's like friends, you know. I don't know. You just can't get too hung up on stuff like that. But I just thought it was like so kind of annoying and weird because, and I've talked about this before, where it's like I'm here to help you, and like I'm not here to bash you. I'm not here to make your life miserable. I'm here to help you. And I've had this situation happen a couple of times. I had a client get mad at me on the phone for telling her the truth about her ex-husband. I'm just like, why are you getting mad at me for the truth? And you already know it's true. Like, so I feel like sometimes people come to me to like hear what they want to hear, but that's not always going to happen. I get psychic readings from people. Well, not everyone, but like close friends. They don't always tell me what I want to hear. I don't get mad at them. I don't hang up the phone on them. I don't call them. I don't know any names. I don't say that their gifts are subpar. They're not on their air game. I just accept it for what it is. You know. I don't know. Whatever. But all right, I'm about to go finish my tea, take a bath, get ready to go to my aunt's house. Do this client reading for a client who hopefully will appreciate the insight I have to give her, and also the time it takes and the energy it takes to do these readings. I like clients that appreciate what I do, and not for nothing, I do have a bunch of clients. Do you see that altar back there? Right there, right here. Oh wait, right here. Yeah, those are like client candles, and I've had a couple clients who have messaged me and have been like, oh my God, thank you so much for doing the candle. Thank you so much for your reading. It's really helped me. I love those clients who are appreciative of what I do. But the clients who take advantage of what I do, who don't appreciate what I do, it's just like, I want to leave those clients in 2019. So this is my Christmas vlog. Like I said, I have to just go get ready and do some stuff, drink my tea, my coffee, and make sure this cat isn't gonna tear my house down when I'm gone for a couple hours at my family's house. And I'm just gonna enjoy family time for the rest of the day. Christmas as you get older, it's like I don't know, it's not as exciting. It's like more about seeing family, seeing friends, spending time with your loved ones and stuff like that. So that's like what I'm taking with me in this Christmas time. Like I said, I haven't really asked for any presents. No one's really asked me what I want. I'm like 28. What I want, I can buy for myself at this point. But it's not like I even have like money to buy anyone else gifts. So I don't know. It is what it is. I'm just appreciative of where I'm at this Christmas year and this new year, and I'm hoping that in the new year, where I want to go is going to become a reality. I have a lot of stuff I want to do. I don't, I'm not going to talk about them on this video because I don't want this video to be longer than it already has been. But there's just some changes I want to make in the new year, and they all start with me. So I love you guys. Thank you for listening and watching. Remember, if you do want a personal reading from me, oh my God, can you guys see him? He's in the box. Out of the box. Out of the box. BD. Meow. Milai. Crazy cat. All right. Um, I am ready for the new year. I'm just ready for the new year, and I'm ready to be happier. A happier version of me, a healthier version of me, a more loving version of me. Most importantly, loving myself more, so I can be a better cat daddy as well as a better reader for all of you, a better professional tarot reader, psychic reader, astrologer for all of you. Stop and candle worker as well. So, oh, that's what I was saying. By the way, okay, if you guys want a live reading, I am available for live readings. Check out my website, Lamarr Townsend Tarot.com. You can also call me or text me at 703-791-9162. I am available, and just reach out for a reading. If I don't answer, immediately with an email confirmation, just send your questions and I will answer you as soon as I can. Like I told that client, I do have my own personal day-to-day issues. Stop acting crazy. This cat's getting on my nerves. I have my own personal day-to-day issues and day-to-day things that I have to go through before I'm able to be there for you all. Like I said, I have to be there for myself before I'm there for you all. But I do make sure that I take care of you all as soon as I can, okay? So thank you for listening and like just letting me rant, about that because I just feel like I had to get that off my chest. Um, but with that being said, I love you guys. Happy New Year, happy holidays. Thank you for listening to my vlog, and I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Love you guys.